Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. It is Dabi at Dabeenchi, where I talk about all things health, beauty, positivity, lifestyle in my videos and vlogs. If you like this sort of content, don't forget to like and subscribe, and don't forget to turn on the notifications to get the latest updates of my videos. So following on from my Lumispa unboxing video, I wanted to really give a thorough use of this and then give you guys an honest review about what I thought of the device. And also I wanted to dig down a bit deeper and do something a bit more interesting, where I have a look at whether this actually does what it claims to do under the microscope. I know the microscope doesn't tell us everything, but we can experiment and test things out for ourselves. So I have this bad boy here with me today. It is a little microscope where you can examine your skin on the computer screen or your phone, and it is really cool device because you can see like all your pores and your hairs and your blackheads and your whiteheads, all those yummy things up close. So I think this will be really good today to have a look, and I'll also be showing you guys how to use it as well in case you want to give it a go, but it's super self-explanatory anyway. So like I said, I have the normal combo skin version to give you guys like a bit of background about my skin, because that's really important. I have a skin condition known as hives. It's kind of hypersensitive. If you sometimes scratch it, then the skin will go red and it will raise up. So I have a little bit of skin sensitivity, but that also depends on what I'm eating and how much sleep I've got and my stress levels and all those things, because really skin reflects what's going on the inside. My skin type is generally have an oily T-zone, where I get a lot of oil and sebum production on the forehead area and also a little bit on the nose and sometimes on the chin as well. My cheeks are pretty normal. They're not too dry. They used to be a bit more drier, but I think they've gotten a bit more hydrated since I've been taking better care of it. But I normally get breakouts in these areas where it is a bit oily. Chin has a bit more to do with hormones. Any concerns I have is usually the blackheads around my nose and my chin and my forehead as well. To give you guys a little bit of a background behind the company, I think the general philosophy is to aim for good quality products, lower price point than all the luxurious brands. Their marketing system is what's known as an MLM system, which is a multi-level marketing system. I think they don't actually have stores for Nuskin, so a lot of their marketing is done through people. So how it works in Nuskin is basically you sell a product and then you get a commission for that sale. The most important thing for me though is that the product works, is actually good quality and has good ingredients. So that's why I got this product. I wanted a cleansing device that gently exfoliates or removes any dirt and takes my makeup off thoroughly without damaging the skin, and also to smoothen out the skin texture and help with my pimples, my breakouts due to oil production and blackheads and whiteheads. I know it hasn't been that long since I uploaded my unboxing video, but that was filmed back in February, and I have actually been using this for just about 2 months now, every single day pretty much. To be super honest with you guys, I've been really loving it just because it's so easy to use. It only takes about 2 to 3 minutes to kind of cleanse my face and my neck as well. The biggest differences that I have noticed is the smoothness in my skin texture. It is so smooth and it feels like baby's bum. And it also has been helping to maintain these lines here and also the lines on my neck, which I now start to notice now that I'm kind of like over 20, and also helping to remove some of the blackheads. But we will see if it actually removes them under the microscope. That will be really interesting to see. This cleansing gel has been really amazing. It just smells so amazing. I know it's got fragrance inside, which is sensitizing to the skin, but I think it's okay in cleansing products because you wash it off straight away. Works amazing as well, and it just feels really nice. It's not too drying. I'm gonna do 2 tests today. One, I'm gonna test how well it removes makeup in comparison to me just cleansing with my hands, and then the second test is to see any blackhead removals under the microscope. So I have my COSRX cushion foundation that my friend gave me, and I have been really loving this one. I'm going to apply some of this on my arm. So I've applied it here and here. So let's just have a look at the normal skin of my arm in this area. So you can see the texture of the skin. This is so interesting. You can see my hairs, a little bit of like freckles, some broken capillaries, I think. And then I'm gonna move it up to the areas with the makeup on. Okay, so you can see how the makeup feels the lines that I have. Like that's probably how it makes my skin look smooth. So to use the Lumispa, you need to wet your skin. So I'm gonna wet it with this Avene thermal spring water mist. And I'm gonna apply some of the cleanser onto this upper part and then this lower part. And then this upper part, I'm going to rub it with my fingers first. The feeling of this cleanser is very, very slimy, silky, very smooth, and it doesn't bubble up very much, which is good. Okay, now I'm gonna wash that off. I'm gonna go in with the Lumispa cleansing device and do this middle part of the arm. Now that's done, I'm gonna wipe it off again. Okay, so it's completely clean. Let's have a look under the microscope. This is the upper part where I did like the hand cleansing. So you can see it's pretty clean. It looks pretty much the same as my normal skin. Maybe a bit smoother, like the lines aren't as prominent as these ones. And compare it to the middle where I use the cleansing device. Okay, so there's really not much difference there. It looks like my hands wash just as well as this. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention is also the pH of this cleanser. I know there's a lot of pH balancing cleansing gels out there, and this is just another one of them. Great thing about it is that because our skin is more acid than alkaline, if we use more alkaline cleanser, apparently it breaks the skin barrier, makes it weak, whereas if you use something that's similar pH to our skin, then it's better at protecting it. So that's one really good thing. Now we're gonna see whether it actually helps with any of my blackheads. So I'm just gonna examine it now and let you guys know what it looks like. Okay, so mainly my blackheads are kind of around this area where it folds. And then I have some pores, some enlarged pores around here, which look like they have blackheads in them, but I'm not entirely sure. So we'll have a look under the microscope. And then I have some like closed comedones under my nose and some closed comedones on my chin. See, when I did this to examine it, I used to have a lot of those little whitehead things coming out, but now they're all just gone. They're all just like the closed comedones. And my forehead is similar to the tip of my nose where there's like a lot of large pores. I probably have like the biggest pores around my forehead and my nose. First, I'm going to pop on my adorable pink Elmo. Also, I have an affiliate link down below if you guys want to check it out. Nuskin is having a 15 to 30% off sale on this Lumispa Age Lock cleansing device. That's really good because I got mine for 300 and I think right now they're selling it for 218. Okay, so we're gonna have a look at my skin under the microscope. Let's start from the cheeks. Oh, I have something there. But the skin of my cheeks looks pretty similar to my arm. And now the fun bit, we're gonna get to the nose. So, okay, you can see some clogged pores. They're definitely clogged. and it's much more oilier as well. Okay, now getting further up towards the tip of my nose. Still a lot of clogged pores. So this is the tip of my nose. Okay, getting to the left hand side. So there's a lot of like gunk down there. Although I feel like it was probably worse before I started using the Lumispa because they used to be sticking out. You can see how much oilier the skin is compared to my other skin areas. So firstly, you wet your face with water, pop pea-sized amount, and then I press this button and I start from this cheek, move on to maybe the center, and then this cheek, and then the forehead, and then the neck afterwards. Every 30 seconds it will do this little movement and you know that it's time to move on to the next area. So I like to leave it here kind of to help with this wrinkle here. Now that's done, I'm gonna go wash my face and I'll be back. It feels so good and so refreshing. I think it just removes dirt and grime and all the dead skin cells really gently but really nicely. So I'm feeling like a lot of the pores look much clearer, but like the bigger pores that have the bigger spots, I don't know if they're very clear. So let's have a look again, starting from the cheeks, and then let's have a look at the nose. I would need to compare it properly with the shots from before. It doesn't look too different, to be honest. Maybe a little bit cleaner. Then moving towards the tip of the nose. Just like the tiniest bit cleaner. And then the left side of the nose. Ooh, that's still there. Let me know what you guys think. Now down to my chin. And then my forehead. There wasn't much to begin with here. One there. After looking at the microscope, it looks like there isn't like a really big difference in regards to my blackheads. I wasn't able to compare it before using this cleanser, what my skin looked like. Visually from the outside, it looks much better. It looks like there's less blackheads, so that's really good. Maybe it has changed over the 2 months that I've used it. It's just looking a lot cleaner right now. And I think it just does a really good job of massaging the face and activating the muscles. You need to stretch out the facial muscles just like you stretch out your body muscles. So I think this is a good all-in-one. My overall thoughts on this device. So I'll start with the cons. It wasn't as effective with the blackheads as I thought it would be as we checked under the microscope. And 2, it cleans my makeup off just as well as my fingers do. I don't know if that's a pro or a con. And another one is probably it's a higher price point. Sometimes the head that I use can be a little bit irritating, so if you do have sensitive skin, then check out the sensitive skin head for this device. The pros of the device is that my skin looks great, its texture is really good, and it brightens my skin and also helps maintain my lines and kind of keeps them at bay. It's really easy to use. Is it worth the $299 that I paid for with this, the charger and the spare head? Maybe not 100%. I feel like they could have made it a bit cheaper. But then again, all the cleansing devices out in the market are just as expensive. I can't compare it to the Foreo one, but this is just really easy to use because it has a handle. Overall, I'll probably rate it 8.5 out of 10. I'm personally really enjoying it. So yeah, that's my overall thoughts. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you like these types of videos. It was pretty in-depth and probably longer than I expected. Let me know what you guys thought. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, as that would support me so much. I hope to see you guys in my next video. Thank you and love you guys. Bye!